Hello, my loves. I'm sorry that I couldn't make this video on Friday. Last week was a hard week for me. I've been very emotional. I'm still kind of in a fragile place, but I did want to be consistent and still come to you guys. So this is me doing that. I did work out 4 days last week. I sent you guys most of my uploads. I I uploaded most of my workouts, like whether I walked or I did yoga or whatever. I either posted it to my story or I recorded a time lapse or I posted a reel or something. So you guys should have been able to see proof of that. Um, Doing the journals was very clarifying, especially after what I've been going through. And um, this week I'm fasting. I'm going to only be drinking fruit and water. Today is the first day. I'm going to do it for 7 days. And then I'm going to go ahead and uh, if I feel the energy to walk, I will. But being fasted and being in this heat, I don't know that walking is a good idea because I might pass the fuck out. So I may just stick to yoga and Pilates this week. But last week I mostly just walked and I did yoga because I had to get out of my head and calm down. And those are usually things that assist me with doing that. Is my keyboard not on? Yeah, so that was last week. I'm not ready to go into detail yet about what I'm going through, but I will get to that point in space and I will share with you guys and we will move forward together. Okay? Um, the journals, let's go ahead and talk about those. So, what drives your actions in personal growth and your career? What underlying motivations push you forward? Impact wellness and mind body spirit connection. Oh, that's my answer. I put impact wellness and mind body spirit connection drive my actions in personal growth as well as my career. The underlying motivations that push me forward is the desire to spread knowledge and expand access and reach regarding mental health, holistic wellness, and leadership development. Does your driving force align with your dreams and purpose? Yes, it does. I have a dream to have a successful personal development and wellness business, and I also want to start a nonprofit to help underserved communities have access to mindfulness and holistic mental health remedies. So that is directly in alignment with the answer to the first question. I didn't write down the third question, but the answer that I wrote down, I struggle with consistency and commitment because of my fears of failure and rejection. I've given them authority over me, instead of taking authority over them, and that has paralyzed me in many ways. For the most important area of my life right now is my own personal growth and development. Fasting, praying, consistently making sure I meet income, my daily income goals, and staying grounded within this grow and glow challenge through the rest of this month. Um, Five, I struggle with commitment and consistently. They greatly impact my progress. I am not consistent, which makes it hard to build outside of survival mode. And then the four things that I wrote down for different areas of growth. For spiritual growth, I wrote fasting and meditation on specific scriptures, prayers, and devotions for the first 3 to 7 days of the month. I had did that last year. I said that I was going to do it again this year. I did it in January, and then in February I gave up, and I haven't done it since. No, I feel like I did do it in March, but still, it's been wishy-washy, and I need to get back to doing it every single month. Um, Also, being obedient to spirit and making gratitude and more gratitude and praise throughout the day instead of doubt and worrying. Personal growth, I put morning routine, daily income goals, getting more involved in community, and seeking more in-person connections and opportunities. For health and wellness, I put yoga, Pilates, reading, herbal supplements, teas, walking, journaling, and therapy. And then for fun and joy, I put hula hooping, reading, skating, community outreach, team building, creative arts, crafts, and projects. So those are my journals. Um, I feel like those questions were good for me in the space that I was in to gain some clarity and get an understanding back on like where I'm at and what I'm working towards. Because I've just been so emotional lately that it's like it's easy for things to get lost in translation. But yeah, so those are my journals. I worked out about 4 times last week. Um, I did my morning routine. I have not stuck with a consistent time of rising. So there's that. But yeah, I'm in a space, y'all, where it's hard for me to function right now. I'm gonna be vulnerable and transparent. I didn't do truth and transparent Thursday, so I'm gonna be vulnerable and transparent. It's hard. I'm in a space right now where it is hard for me to function. I wake up in the morning, my heart is heavy. I go to bed at night, my heart is heavy. Throughout the day, I have anxiety. And it's been hard for me to even talk to my clients. It's been hard for me to make myself available. It's been hard for me to get up and take a shower. It's been hard for me to eat. It's been hard for me to sleep. But guess what? I've been forcing myself to do it and to choose myself and to pour into me. And as hard as this time is for me right now, it is necessary, and I know that wonderful things are going to come of this, whether it means I have to let go of certain things that I thought I wanted or not. And I want to encourage you guys because I know that I am not the only one who may be feeling like this right now. I'm not the only one who's going through something. I'm not the only one who feels overwhelmed by the weight of their issues. But what I can honestly and genuinely say is I have a quiet and content sense of peace, and my anxious emotions keep disrupting the peace that God has given me. And I keep allowing that to happen. And I want you guys to hear me clearly when I say, don't be like me. Don't be like me. When spirit gives you peace, when spirit gives you contentment, when spirit says, I'm doing this in your favor, even though it may hurt you, you need to surrender. You need to listen. And I am struggling with that right now. And I hope that my transparency and vulnerability will let anybody who sees this video and maybe struggling with that know that first and foremost, you're going to be okay because spirit has your back, because you are qualified by God, because no matter what you go through, you're going to grow through it and you're going to get to the other side of it. But secondly, I am here for you. I'm here for the girls who fear rejection so bad that it paralyzes them and they can't get out of their own way. I'm here for the girls who want to be leaders, but they are afraid to be confident and empowered. And every time they get an opportunity to step into leadership or step into entrepreneurship, they don't take it because of their fear. I'm here for the girls who have struggled their whole life to make connections and build community because they want depth. They want emotional intelligence. They want more than what's on the surface. I'm here. I'm open. I'm willing and I'm ready to receive you. I'm ready to hold space for you. The same way that I'm ready to receive and hold space for myself. Devoid of what I think other people want from me or what I think other people may deserve from me. It's time for me to start being selfish. And I've been trying so hard to not do that. But this is a season for it. And no matter how far I try to run away from it, how much I try to avoid it, it's not going away. So I have to just deal with it. And I will. Okay. I don't remember if I read this or not, so I'm going to read this postcard from Spirit. It says, Dear you, you are in such good shape right now that we are all doing a happy dance. In this moment, you have the power to make a choice to get with Spirit and co create a miracle. You may wonder where this is all going, but if you want to manifest your desires for the highest good, you need to stay focused on the now. All power is present. All power is in the present moment. Ask yourself, what are your dominant thoughts now? What beliefs are you motivated by? Do you have clarity right now? How is your conscious contact with the divine? Are you plugged in or are you trying to do life all by your small self? Get rid of negative energy now. Resentments be gone. Forgiveness and love enter, please. You can do your life beautifully and co create your most powerful future right here, right now, in this moment. Aren't you thrilled to know you have a huge cheering section